How about, put that on.
Put that on.
This is lovely.
Yes,
Oh.
Sylvia bought that for me.
Sylvia. Sylvia, your wife. Okay.
Did I tell you about that shit?
That's great.
See, there are advantages to getting married.
Good.
Clinton said that he was going to pick a cabinet that was going to be, that looked like America.
Yeah.
Well, he picked something that looked like America to him, I think. He picked 14 lawyers. He's a lawyer, too. And Zoe Baird was only the tip of the shitberg, because the rest of them are corporation executives, ex-lobbyists. They're really a good crowd. Benson is wonderful, too. So I decided I would pick a cabinet that looked like America to me, and I wonder if you people would, maybe think about it. Okay. Secretary of Commerce, Ralph Nader.
Hey.
Okay.
Secretary of Agriculture, Cesar Chavez.
Absolutely.
Right on.
Attorney General, William Kunstler.
All right.
Secretary.
Or how about also maybe Angela Davis, because they do want a woman for that.
Well, she's a...
okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She's a Stalinist, but she'd be better than Zoe.
Okay.
Ex-Stalinist, probably. Anyway, if you read today's Times, last week's Times, this is not today, actually. The wonderful environmental, the woman in charge of the environment he appointed was supposed to be such a great radical. She just ensured that we were going to have restored pesticides that have been eliminated for 20 years because they cause cancer.
Oh, my.
But she thought she'd give the agricultural industry a boost. So that's what we need, more pesticides.
Gross.
Secretary of the Treasury, recommend Doug Henwood, who's the editor of the Left Business Observer. You can hear him on WBA. For Surgeon General, Gary Null.
Absolutely.
Secretary of Veterans Affairs, Ron Kovic.
Yes, good. These are good.
Press Secretary, Alexander Cockburn. Sure. Secretary of Health, Dr. Spock, but they should split that up, it's Health and Human Services.
Yeah.
For Human Services, there should be a secretary, Annie Sprinkle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because...
for all the reasons that you know, right.
Oh, well, for Secretary of the Environment, I think our old friend Ponderosa Pine, has been on the show.
Sure.
And he walks barefoot.
That's right, always.
That's one of his great advantages.
Arts Endowment, too. Annie Sprinkle for National Endowment of the Arts.
Oh, no, that's Karen Finley. And
okay, we're sorry.
Secretary of Education, Noam Chomsky. CIA Director, William Shawcross, I think that's his name. Or there's like a dozen people that have resigned and been not allowed to publish their books from him. And he would, or else Ed Sanders to preside over the dissolution of the CIA.
Good idea.
He's a good investigator. Head of the FCC, Bob Fass.
Hey.
Secretary of Defense Department.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean Defense. I always get that wrong.
Yeah.
David McReynolds of the War Resistance League. Ambassador to the UN.
Yes.
Jesse Jackson.
All right.
Let's see, and ambassador to the ex-Soviet Union CIS, Corliss Lamont, the old commie rat. And I'd like to I think we should create a new post, Ambassador of History.
Yeah.
Noam Chomsky. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's already got a job. Howard Zinn, author of the best-selling, still in print, People's History of the U.S. And the last appointment, I think, should be Gore Vidal, Chief Advisor to the President, where he will develop propositions for a new Constitution. Because the old Constitution, the best part of the amendments, what kind of a document is that? And only 10% of the people that were alive then were able to vote for it. And he should also be head of the National Security Council.
80%.
And I'd feel more secure if Gore was in charge of that. And he's going to change the National Security Council to the National Social Security Council. And that's my recommendation.
Good.
Thank you.
Hey.
And I'm
Tuli
sending this,
Kupferberg.
I'm faxing this to Clinton tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Before you come.
And that's a true fax, like they say.
I love that.
As opposed to the fake fax.
You know, faxes have pretty much taken over the world.